We'd like to welcome you to the 28th Annual Family Golf Week featuring the Father and Son Team Classic and our new our Family Team Classic division. On behalf of myself, Mike, Rob, and Chuck, we'd like to thank everybody for making their way back this year. We can't appreciate it enough. We've got a increased turnout this year, which we're excited about. Hopefully everybody enjoyed or does like the new format with regards to what we did from the event side. We do want to run down, we have a lot of things to talk about. We're going to announce our Father of the Year, and then we're going to announce our Family of the Year. And I will tell you this, the family is in the tent. And they don't know. But we do. On behalf of all the sponsors, FootJoy, TaylorMade with the Skills Challenge that they're doing out here in the putting contest, East Coast Golf, Myrtle Golf Trail, the Cape Fear Distillery, Coke, all their product that they put out there, all that product that goes out there for the 3 days on the golf courses in here, Coke is generous enough to donate all that to the event on the behalf of the tournament. Logan's Roadhouse, that team over there, great friends of ours in the Classic. They do a great event for us on Thursday and on Saturday. If you're new to the event and you haven't been here on Saturday, we hope to have the tent still upright. We've had some challenges with that, with weather, but Logan's puts on a great event for us on the awards reception, and they are great partners and friends of ours. Cheney Brothers, John Deere, 2 Under, big shout out. I know the gentlemen that are in the room. It's a life changer. It's changed my life. Those underwear, they are awesome. Headgear, all our hats, shirts, and t-shirts with Mike Bender, Club Car Easy Go, Salty Golfer, Revo, Vacation Condos, Callaway and Titleist, Grand Strand Brewing, Tournament Solutions. Always got to have the attorneys involved. Beach injury lawyers are here. Pop Stroke. If you haven't stopped by the putting green, Pop Stroke, go see those guys. If you haven't experienced Pop Stroke yet, go take a look at that at Broadway. That's something, it's the top golf of putting. It's unbelievable, and they put on a great venue down there. GT Golf Supply is here with Golf Pride. Umberto's Putters Pub. Want to thank them for opening up their doors again to us. You guys stay here later than us now all of a sudden at the end of the night. Shame on you. Want to thank the golf courses, Barefoot Resort, River's Edge, The Pearl, Sea Trail, Pine Lake, Shaftesbury Glen, and Crow Creek. Especially to Travis, Trey, Dan, Trey, Tyler, Ryan, and Curtis and Jimmy Biggs, all the guys and their teams at the golf facilities. I know our weather hasn't been what it is around the country with some of the devastation, but January here, it was winter wonderland. Usually every once in a while we might get a little dusting. We had snow on the ground for over a week here. It was a complete meltdown, no pun intended. We were in Orlando in January for the PGA show, and it was 38 degrees. Coming home that Sunday, we hit snow in Georgia, and was here for a week. I know we've had some challenges with some of the conditions with regards to transition, but I can assure you the teams at the golf courses are doing their best to make them back to where they were. We struggle a little bit, but when winter's here, not a bad thing, because like I said, it shuts down and it's somewhat of a winter holiday for us. So, but thank you to all the teams there. I want to give out a special thank you to GTS, Golf Tourism Solutions. Their office is in the back of the driving range here. Especially to Ryan, Patrick, Carson, David, Dylan, Ben, and Carter. Those are the guys that you speak to on a regular basis. If you haven't talked to Ryan, he heads up the team. Ryan's the one right here in the back. He's the one that usually is hard to get off the phone. He is a Buffalo Bills fan. All right, take it easy on the Bills. But we can't do it enough for those guys. They've been great supporters and have helped us out tremendously through this event. Continue to make it better. Want to talk about the Father of the Year? As you know, well, if you don't, Rob and I have had some fun with this over the last years. Father of the Year, Parent of the Year. Last year, at the end on Saturday, we reached out to Brian, who was here, their father, obviously he and his dad were here playing, and we said, hey, what do you think would it be cool to have your dad as his Father of the Year? He said, what are you talking about? I said, well, obviously you didn't pay attention to the announcements this past Thursday when you were here, but we announced the Father of the Year. He said, that'd be great. So fast forward to January, we staged a phone call with Brian. It was the Saturday, I think, after New Year's. Rob and I were up in the mountains with our families, and we got Brian. Brian lives in Texas, so we knew that he was going to be in Georgia. And we staged this call saying via email and saying, hey, Mr. Broderick, Brian, and we had GTS on there and said we need to schedule a phone call. We got some things that we need to discuss with regards to last year's events, some of the comments that have come back. We just want to address it before you guys register for this year if you haven't already. So we get on the phone call and we FaceTime, and we didn't really know if Broderick remembered what we looked like. So we're on FaceTime. Full disclosure, it's cold in the mountains. Rob and I were at Paris, Cherokee, outside trying to do our FaceTime. It was cold. So we finally get him. Brian gets his father, gets on there. We say, hey, we're like, Broderick, do you remember us? He's like, yeah, I know you, Rob and Mike. I said, what are you doing? He's like, I'm making pancakes. I said, well, we need to have a discussion. And we got to the point, he was smiling and he was caught off guard. I said, we'd be honored if you'd accept our invitation for this year's Father of the Year. Needless to say, those pancakes got burned, apparently. He was taken back a little. But they have a great story. I mean, we're in the Southeast here. We're at SEC Conference, ACC kinda, depending on who you root for. These guys are Bulldogs, so you've probably seen them. That's all they do is wear Georgia gear. They got it on now. But they've played in this event for now 18 years, which is great. Brian, we thought we did this the right way. Brian is expecting their first child 2 weeks from now. So Broderick's going to be a grandpa here shortly. Then we find out during the interview that Broderick always has played with the Buckeyes, Bobby and his father, because they're always teamed out in Ohio State. We didn't realize that. One thing led to another. I said, hey, Broderick, Bobby and I went through the PGA in the beginning when we worked out at Wild Wing when this event started. I've been with the event 28 years. Ryan's father helped start the event. And Robert Harper, anybody remember Robert from Wild Wing? Loud guy, always yelling at us when we were younger. But Robert's here, and we want to recognize Robert as well. Stand up. There he is. So we've been doing this thing 28 years, and we realized, I said, he's expecting a kid in 2 weeks. You guys do know this event date doesn't change. It's always the week of the Open Championship. So if we can take care of the kids situation and schedule this thing a little different accordingly moving forward, we want everybody to come back. But we're excited to have Broderick as this year's Father of the Year. And if you want to come up, sir, we'd love to have you up here. He just did his first interview on a local TV station, so he's got this thing dialed in now. Oh boy, he's got notes. Woof, woof.
Let me get my AI going here. First of all, let's give Mike and the staff a round of applause. for putting on a great event. I'm not the guy that likes to stand in front of a crowd and make a speech. I'm always the guy that's behind the curtain doing what's supposed to be done. But today I am truly humbled and honored to stand before you today as the recipient of the Father of the Year award of this prestigious event, the 28th Annual Family Week Father and Son Classic. Being recognized amongst many wonderful fathers is a heartfelt privilege. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the organizers of this incredible event, as well as my fellow participants. The camaraderie and the spirit shared here reminds us of the powerful bond between fathers and sons. This event is about much more than golf. It's about family, love, and the journey we share with our children, and a little bit of SEC trash talk along the way. To my son, I want to say thank you. Thank you for challenging me, sometimes teaching me, and making me a better person each day. You are my inspiration, the reason I strive to be the best dad I can be, and this award is not just mine, it's yours too. To all the fathers here, I salute you. Each of you exemplify the true spirit of fatherhood with unwavering dedication, love, and commitment. Let us continue to support one another and cherish these moments with our children, creating memories that will last a lifetime. I want to thank my family for the love and support. Without you, none of this would be possible. This award is a reflection of the love and values that we share. Remember, any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. Let's embrace the role and the pride, knowing that we shape not only our children's future, but the future of the world. And last but not least, my kid told me, Dad, don't try to be funny. But for all you SEC and NCAA football fans, there's a saying down in Athens, Georgia. Who's that coming down the track all dressed in bright red and black? It's them Georgia Bulldogs. Thank you, guys.
Talking about the snow out here. He was talking about the snow. So it's coming down 30 years. I've never seen snow that we come in the winter.
Thank you, Broderick.
6 inches of snow.
All right, so we're going to try and figure out how we do this and keep it as long as we can to make this a surprise. I got to take the glasses off because I have the reading glasses now. So I believe it was in 2014, could have been even earlier than that. The team started to obviously have the Father and Son Team Classic and trying to figure out how we can grow not only the event, but try and get other participation in the event. A lot of participants started asking, hey, how do we get our families involved in this event? Well, it's only a father-son or father-in-law or what have you. So Robert and the team got together and they created the mother-daughter event within the tournament. Had that when we got involved in 17, we rebranded everything under Family Golf Week and we started the parent-child division. From there, we started recognizing a parent as well, which everybody, for the most part, is in here for that division, just like we do the father and son. Last year, we're already into 2026, folks, and 27 on how we can continue to make this event better and bigger for everybody. We were over in the office, and how do we grow the parent-child division? How do we get more participation? What are we missing? So Dylan, I believe it was Dylan, I'll give him, if it was Ryan, I'm not gonna give him credit anyway. I think it was Dylan that came up, hey, why don't we start the Family Team Classic and get more participation? Sister, sister, brother, brother, father, daughter, it doesn't matter what it is. That division this year more than doubled, and we're close to 60 participants in that division. We have a lot of new people, and we're excited on where this is going. So we thought, well, how are we gonna recognize, who are we gonna recognize, and what are the criteria gonna be? So we are gonna start moving forward as of this year. Obviously, every family is important, but in this division, you have to participate in that division. And we are recognizing our first Family of the Year officially for this tournament. Now I'm going to try and figure out how to make this so they don't know who I'm talking about. This team, this team started playing in the father and son event. The dad and the son, I'll leave his name out for now, played for many years in the event, and now is playing with another family member this year. They also started having other family members coming down because they want to know why the son and the father were down here and what was taking so long to get back and what was Myrtle Beach all about. They came down, we looked at it, they've been playing, now they're on obviously the Family Team Classic division. Now the answers will probably figure out who we're talking about, at least to possibly then. The father and son, back in the day, won the national team championship in this event, in the father and son. He won with his son Trevor. Trevor has no idea other than his daughter, not his daughter, his brother, Sydney, who's playing this year in the event with Bill and the Doolittles. No one knew that this was going on other than Sydney. He's now laughing. Everybody's in cahoots. This year we want to recognize our first Family of the Year in the Doolittles. Come on up here, guys.
Get up there, Mom. You're part of it.
And this is John. Sorry, I apologize.
And then this is my mom, Ann, who joins us, our #1 supporter.
They don't want to hear me talking. You guys got to say something.
Oh, we got to say something. Well, I guess I'll say something because I was the one that knew this was happening. So thank you all for the recognition. This has been truly a great event to be a part of. This is our 3rd year playing together. Like he said, my dad and my brother used to play in it. He played in it with my Uncle Bill and Uncle Bill's son Jimmy as well for 5 years. So they've been a part of this for a very long time. My brother had kids, so I got promoted and pulled off the bench, and here we are. My mom's been along with us every step of the way, so that's been great. And yeah, it's just been a great week, so thank you all very much for this, and cheers, yeah, thank you.
As we know, all the families are very important. We're starting this division. What we said, we anticipated to grow. We met a couple families today that this is their first time here. They're in matching outfits. They're already learning how this thing goes. But we just want to thank everybody again for your participation. Hopefully everybody has a great event. Day 1 is done. Remember, tomorrow is an off day after golf. I know today was a slow day. You could have been at the Open Championship and it was a 6-hour round. And half those people aren't going to see Saturday. You guys are going to see Saturday. We changed the format, at least what the rotation is. We do listen to some of the comments, or we listen to all the comments. But we had a suggestion last year about changing the way the formats. Alternate shot has always been on, well, it's been flipped, but for recently it's been on Saturday. When I was playing with my dad, it took us a long time to get past Saturday and talking, and we all know what we're talking about and how that works. So we flipped it. Alternate shot is tomorrow. You guys all play hard, hug each other when you're done. We have no events tomorrow, so if you guys are staying in separate places, do that. Take a walk on the beach, do whatever you want, get a cocktail. Saturday, remember, is the shotgun start over at wherever golf course you're playing. The awards reception will finish right here. We'll be here immediately following scorecards. We added 6 more flights to the event, so the awards are going to be a little longer than last year, but we felt, with more participation, we want to recognize more people. We can't thank you again enough. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and appreciate everybody being here again.